Look, 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 it's me, M3, but you already know. Yo, it's me, M3, but you already know. First of all, I'd like to say thank y'all for tuning in, you know what I'm saying, to another story time with M3. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and all that. So the other day, right, we had planned to go to the club, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago, and just chill. We got our tickets and stuff. It was like an EDM club, and they had to get tickets in advance so they know how many people in there or whatever. But I don't really do EDM music, but it's all right. I would sit around and listen to it if that's what was playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not picky with music really. So on this day, we all met at Cat House and drank a little, talked a little with Ken. You might remember him from getting slapped in Africa. But yeah, we was sitting around with Kenny at Cat House, had a few drinks before heading out. Then we went to the club. All right, we got there. The place was all right. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people there. We got in, and none of us was really feeling the EDM like that. So we went to a different room in the same club that was playing hip hop music. So we stayed in there for most of the time. It was cool in there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was in there. We just had a good time. We ended up leaving a little early at around maybe 12 ish, and we went to a different club. Now this place, we went there 4 months earlier, and they wouldn't even let us in because it was like too many people. Let me tell you what happened. On this day, it was me, Ken, and Kat again, but Joe was with us. That day, we had a little housewarming party, you know what I'm saying, playing little games, and ate good food, you know what I'm saying, and we decided to go out that night. Now, we got to this place, and the line was super long, all the way around. It's like you gotta go through like an alley, kind of, and it's like the entrance was in the back. And so it was a big long line back there, and they was not letting people in. But eventually we, eased our way to the front, and we sitting up there by the rope where they roped it off, and we was trying to see what was going on. Like, are they letting people in or not? Because if not, we can go home. That's what I was feeling, at least. I figure, man, we about to be here all night, man. Ain't nobody getting in, ain't nobody moving. Everybody up here, out here, all hopeful, like, oh man, maybe somebody will go out and then we can get in. I'm like, bro, it's already late, and it don't look like we about to get in. If we do get in, we only have like an hour to sit in there, and that's not what's up. We was trying everything to get in. Ken was in there trying to bribe the bouncer. He was trying to get in, like, hey man, if we buy a bottle, we'll be able to get in, and all this other stuff, like. And it was not going. It was like, bruh, no matter what y'all say, we're not gonna kick somebody out to bring y'all in. So it's packed in there, it's full. If somebody come out, then we'll start letting people in. And wasn't nobody coming out at that point. And then Ken had a genius level idea that almost worked. Nobody saw this coming. He decided, hey, maybe if I just pretend to be VIP and just walk on in, they won't even say nothing and everything will be all good. So they went around a little rope and started heading towards the door. Like the bouncers is gonna just be like, oh okay, I guess let them in. Luckily, I was left out of the loop because they didn't tell me nothing. They just started walking in. I'm sitting there like, I'm confused like everybody else. I was sitting there looking around like, what are they doing? They didn't let me know that it was going in, that they was going to try this or not. I probably wouldn't have did it anyway because I'd have been like, bro, if y'all go in, then I'm behind y'all. But if not, I'm not about to look stupid. Of course, the bouncer was like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? And just clown them in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, all right, I walked off already, and then we end up leaving and going back home. But it was I think a lot of it had to do with embarrassment. Anyways, back to the story. Now we're back at this place 4 months later after the EDM club. Everything was looking familiar too, man. We got there, the long line, same bouncer. It was like a deja vu. It was like it's happened already. And it was like, oh man. But since we was already at the other club and we was drinking a little already and we was already loose, you know what I'm saying? We was more open to talk to people. And so I went up to the guy that was standing in the line. He wasn't in the line with everybody else. He was standing at the place where Ken and them tried to just walk in from. So I went up to him and was like, hey, are they letting people in? He was like, I don't know, I'm here with people that they're already in there, and we got a table and a booth or whatever, and bottles already, so I'm getting in as a VIP. I'm like, bruh, can you let us in? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh yeah, sure, I got you. And he let the bouncer know. The bouncer was like, alright, that's fine. I'm like, good. Then I'm like, oh man, I see Cat and Ken just standing there, and I'm like, oh man, they with us too. Can you let them in too? And he was like, I was like, it's just us three. Just us three. And he was like, alright, I got you. And he was trying to get the bouncer's attention again. The bouncer was like, okay, I got you. Relax. Like, you four. That's it. You could tell he was getting annoyed. Now, this bouncer, he was the type of guy that you give an earpiece and a little power to, and it goes straight to their head. You know what I'm saying? He was sitting there like, yes, sir. We have a couple of... Yes, sir. Calvin, sir. Well, I was... Yes, sir. Well, no, sir, I just... Oh, you're not talking to me. Oh, sorry. Oh, you want to talk to me after work? Okay, we would... Only me? Oh, okay, sir. I'll be there after work. Roger that. 10-4, over and out. Everybody get back. So since we was going in with this guy and he was letting us go in with him, I decided to talk to him a little bit, chat shit with him. And yeah, he was there for a party or something. I don't remember. But he was cool. And people was walking up behind us that just got there, and they was like, is this the line? I'm like, no, we VIP. I don't know. The regular people, they line over there, you know what I'm saying? We VIP, so I don't know. You got to ask somebody else, bro. Sorry. So they finally let us in, and we was going in for the first time after being rejected the first time. But we was going in. You know what I'm saying? I was following the leader, so the guy that let us in wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I just followed him all the way to the back. And he was acting like he already been there, like he like a, like Mitch from Paid in Full. He's walking in there like he owned the place. I'm like, alright, I just follow him. Wherever he going, we going. So he walked right in, walked right past the bar, headed straight to the back of the club. Now back there, it was like a section with couches. He walked right in, and he was handed a bottle like right away. I'm like, alright, I guess dude was telling the truth. He was on something. Like, he had a bottle. I think it was either Belvedere or Grey Goose. It was like one of those shaped bottles. Like, it was a big bottle too. Like a big boy bottle, like half gallon. And I was like, we'll stand here for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let them know we appreciate them getting us in or whatever. And so I was just standing there. Dude ended up standing on the couch with a bottle in his hand and a glass of like a mixer. And I was tapped on my shoulder. I turned around. I was handed a glass, and it was all warm, like it was fresh out the dishwasher. And he just poured me up like right away. And I'm like, all right. We toasted up, had a drink together, and that was it. We had fun for the rest of the night, and that's what happened. It was a good night. But yeah, man, that's what happened, man. It was good times, man. Crazy stuff seemed to always happen. But thank y'all for listening to the story time with M3 again. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Come back.
Hey! Come back!
Alright.
Maybe check out my other videos, like this one about Ken getting slapped in Africa. And I'll talk to y'all again soon.